Hello, welcome back to Stellaris. Now, where were we? Let's unpause first. A good start. Let's see, we should build star bases out this way, I think. To block off this, and basically claim that. I do want to claim Eridiani as well, and especially Eta Cassiopeia, or however you... yeah, I think I actually pronounced that correctly. Cassiopeia, I think. Because that contains the wormhole. Oh my god, my brain does not words. Let's see. Okay, so you're going to do survey that. Don't do the research projects because that's their job. SES Enigma, you're going to be surveying this. See, how much does this cost? We can afford to colonize it. And I think we will. Just looking for cool names. I need, oh yeah, we'll call this Bastion, that's fine.
Science Division reports a new
because currently it's going to be a fortress up against these guys who, you know, aren't particularly friendly towards us. Infidel unbelievers, evangelizing zealots. Yeah, we need to be ready for war against these guys, because these guys are not going to be on our side. Friggin' aliens, man. We can make robots, that would be good, I think. They need,
anomaly found.
Alright, cool. Rana. Class 12 asteroid. Cool. They need, energy credits to live, don't they? Or we could make our... yeah, we'll make our corvettes better. We'll upgrade our fleet. So what buildings can we put on this? That gives us 3 energy credits. It's not going to be too much, so I'm not going to do that. Nanite thing, our armor nullification, that's for defensive stations. None of these are all that appealing to me, except for the energy credits one, potentially. Because this is not a defensive station. But this one can't upgrade it yet.
Complete.
Science Officer Lucia D. Siglio has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on 40 Eridiani C1. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, a collective technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we haven't yet to consider. This is enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we still need, or will need, an orbital research facility to continue the translation. So that's 40 Eridiani C1. We want an orbital research station here, which we'll have to work on getting. 14 influence, then we'll get one. Yankee Space Wells, a new faction, Council of Technocratic Reform, led by Admiral Nadezhda Twardovskaya. I don't know.
Complete.
And then we've got the Veterans for Victory movement by scientist Justin Zimmerman. Oh, whoops, we actually have a lot of factions, cool. Polytechnic education. In this age of increasingly advanced technology, basic education in polytechnics and applied science will benefit all our citizens. This will inevitably lead to more qualified leaders. Yes. So let's have a look at those factions. Demographics, human only, of course. That's under factions, makes sense. So, Popular Vote Watch, which is an egalitarian faction. They are anti-autocratic, free movement, reproductive freedoms, and anti-stratification are their issues. Veterans for Victory want aggressive diplomacy and they want conquest. We haven't conquered anything, so they're kind of unhappy. And then the Council of Technocratic Reform want us to be on the bleeding edge of technology, and they want us to allow AI. I love this uniform, by the way. The Admiral uniforms are great. Man, this looks so beautiful. Look at this. Red, blue, and orange. Though it's more... I guess it's kind of blue. It looks more white up close.
Division reports success.
Yeah, look at the way the stars look on the map. It's so good. I'm a big fan of real space. I can't play without it.
Recon pass completed.
Pop growth speed, very good. Gene clinics can increase that even more, but multi-unity will actually snowball as well, or will have like a compounding effect. So we'll food from farmers, but I'm gonna go with the multi-unity one. Gives us more edicts as well, campaigns, which are temporary bonuses. I'll want to increase the amount of ships in our fleet still. Let's actually use the fleet manager. For Strike Force Cerberus. Cool. 2 more ships. The reason I'm doing this, even though, like, those ships are very fast to build, and we could possibly build them before the enemy fleet really has the ability to inflict any permanent damage on us. The reason I'm building it, though, is as a method of deterrence, because the enemy will have a sanity check on them, which is a paradox mechanic. Cool, Delphi has been turned into a full colony. They'll have a sanity check, which is a mechanic, whereby they won't...
Pioneers have made planetfall.
Cool, another planet. They won't attack us if they view us as having a vastly superior navy. Gonna build a couple of generator districts because we're starting. Well, we are hemorrhaging energy credits, but it's not gotten to a point where it's bad yet. But I do want to have some in the future. Like, I want to have a stockpile of it to buy and sell.
Completed.
Oh, this is a good system for a mining world, but this could be good for energy credits. We can only have 3 districts, though.
Anomaly found.
Oh, it just says an anomaly. Okay, you go searching. Another Tianki space well. Let's have him survey that system afterwards, because that is in one of our quests. Now, do we build here or do we build up there? I'm gonna build up here actually because of... No, I'm not. I'm gonna expand this way so we can cut off stuff here, possibly. Oh, that's Bernard Star. Cool. I don't expect to find any inhabitable worlds here. It's a Class M, the most luminous stars, also known as red dwarfs, yeah. Diamond of the Rough. After a study of 12 Cygni 1 has concluded, Science Officer Lucia de Siglio reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. Oh, sick. Offer this protege a Science Officer position so we can get another Science Officer, or we can get Promising Crew, Modifier, Anomaly Research Speed, and Discovery Chance on all crews for 240 months. That's a long time. This is either a free scientist, which will take upkeep, or doesn't say anything about their level either. Let's do Promising Crew.
Construction complete.
Map the Stars edict has expired. Yeah, I'm using a mod called Automatic Pop Migration, which should automatically migrate pops between planets. There was a problem with that in the past. I don't know if the mod is still necessary, but in the past, pop migration was all kinds of janky. Mass Extinction, Desolate Planet. Oh, sick, it's in a nebula, Void Sea Nebula. Oh, dude, it looks so cool as well. Look at this. Planet in the system will, still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on its sleeve. What could turn a thriving biosphere into a blasted wasteland?
New sitrep.
Cool, cool. Where was that? Don't see it, actually. Is it over here? No. Yes, it is. Oh, dude, look at this. It's all, like, clouded and stuff, and look at this. This looks cool. But yeah, it's all, like, clouded and stuff, and this... We might actually be able to settle in a nebula.
Construction complete.
Dude.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
This is,
Construction complete.
Like, this makes me miss playing Elite Dangerous.
System
Literally all I did in Elite
reconnaissance
Dangerous
completed.
was just look at how awesome stuff looked. Which was obviously, like... You know... What's the fucking... button to center the map again? Oh well. I used to play Elite Dangerous a lot, and I just liked exploring and looking at stuff, honestly. Which is basically what I think the largest strength of that game is, because that game is just a grind fest. It's kind of like Euro Truck Simulator, but it's less simulated. Like, it's more instances and just bullshit where you feel like you're not actually traveling. While Bandman and Star 4A found a strategic resource, Zro. So that's a psychic dust. We can oh, that's like spice in Dune, I think.
Reconnaissance completed.
If you've read Frank Herbert's Dune, a fantastic book, or book series. Well, some of the books are good. The first one is good, I think, or most of the first one is good. June is a bit strange. Why are we not building that? Oh yeah, because we decided to build over there instead. Oh yes, we can't settle there because that Arctic world is eternal night. Oh, that's bad. Because of the very weak light of a star on the planet. Yeah, also the nebula, I guess, catches the light. It's almost always the eternal night. This leads to very severe conditions on the surface. We can't grow food there, so we need to import it. It's bleak, which also fucks with food. And it's a glacial world, which also fucks with everything else, so... 0% habitability, even though could have been sort of habitable, I guess. After you're done analyzing the desolate modifier, we're going to do... What? What can only be discovered as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Delphi. Weather prediction algorithms noticed a strange air current which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small to make any difference to life on Delphi, but the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to, and could something come through the portal from the other side?
New sitrep.
Yo! This is some like Stargate or Star Trek shit. I like it. Colony development speed is good, because we're going to be doing a lot of colonization. Physics from researchers though, super good. Energy credits from technicians, also super good, especially right now. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm not gonna do the energy deflectors, the new deflector shields, because...
Special project complete.
Again, a new trait, cool. Because the shields will draw power, and I'll want the new generator first. Mass Extinction Baron. Oh. Life on the now barren planet was sadly doomed from the start. As if by some cruel stellar conspiracy, the dominant species on the planet barely had time to awaken to sapience and invent agriculture before, through unfortunate geological mechanisms, the Earth started turning sour. Samples from the lower soil strata and the fossilized remains of creatures that once roamed the planet show that several vital minerals needed to rejuvenate the soil ended up, through their largely agricultural diet, in the endoskeletons of the native beings. Their bones were prone to fossilize rather than decay, and their very existence exhausted the fragile ecosystem they inhabited, leaving it permanently transformed in the wake of their passing. So as they died, the planet died with them. That is grim. Discovery, Precursor Eternal Fortress. The science expedition team led by Lucia de Siglio from the science vessel SCS Zephyr. Dude, we needed this Siglio class science ship because, Lucia, you have done a lot of work. Has found a lone fortress on this world. It appears to be a long abandoned yet remarkable pristine conditions. It's like Atlantis in Stargate Atlantis, kind of. The area surrounding the fortress displays signs of heavy damage, yet the fortress seems untouched. Cool. Found something remarkable. There's still a significant amount of infrastructure left on the world, built by ancient interstellar precursor empire. Ooh, or by the. So where is the Zephyr right now? The Zephyr is in Beta Caeli, so we need to take Beta Caeli, because that seems like it's going to be a valuable world. So we'll send this guy. He's building mining stations right now. We'll send him to Tau Cygni to build an outpost.
Anomaly found.
Faith in science. Research have their upkeep... Oh, pulse doing research have their upkeep reduced by 20%, that's really good. Now we can do an Ascension perk. And Ascension perks give us some, like, big, cool bonuses. Some of these are different, or, like, new, and some of these are probably from mods, and some of them are changed from mods, I think. So let's see. Interstellar Domination, or Dominion, gives a Starblaze influence cost and claim influence cost. That's good for taking a lot of land. Technological Ascendancy. This is from a mod called Technological Ascendancy. Gives us research speed 10%. Rare technologies now appear 1.5 times the normal rate. This effect would change a 1% chance into a 1.5% chance. One Vision. Unity. Master of Nature. Clear blockers and stuff. Imperial Prerogative. Administrative Capacity. That's good for... let's see, where's the admin cap again? Is that at Empire Sprawl? Maybe. Executive Vigor. Transcendent Learning, that's really good. Shared Destiny, Subject Integration, only good if you're going feudal. And we can't do any of these until we have other traits, or we have some techs or civic traits. But yeah, some of these are really cool. I'm gonna go with the Technological Ascendancy one. I think it might be a little bit overpowered, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. What Technological Ascendancy does is that it creates a couple of more, like, radical and rare technological paths to go down, I think. As well as introduces a technological breakthrough system, whereby you can, make like rare breakthroughs that some nations won't make. But every time one makes one, there is a larger chance that people around them will make the breakthrough. So this creates a sort of like technological asymmetry that the game doesn't necessarily always allow for, because everyone is going to go down the same paths, like roughly, and end up with roughly the same sort of technology. But with this, it sort of skews that a bit further away from, or skews the tech of different nations further away from each other. Or better, or for worse, I suppose. Not gonna do terraforming yet, no need.
Recon pass completed.
Sure, leader pool size, cool. Leader cost, good. Tail bookers is good. Alien Zoo is also good. I'm honestly not sure which one to go for.
Construction complete.
I guess I'll do Alien Zoo, though we'll need, I think it's dangerous wildlife you need, or at least some sort of wildlife in order to make one. Okay, you build mining stations, and you are moving to Tau Cygni to build an outpost. Junkyard, cool. Old alien junkyard adds minerals to an asteroid. Man, I love this game. Issue special project Noxious. Allegedly, this planet's flora and fauna, choked on their own poisonous emissions, likely helped along by the release of reactive gases from beneath the planet's crust. A special project has been issued to investigate the matter. Very cool, very legal.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough. System reconnaissance completed.
Should we probe the portal on Delphi? Let's have a look at our research at the moment. I'm gonna wait until after the energy credits from technicians research is done, so we don't put that on hold. Minerals from miners, we get plenty of minerals already. Corvette build speed and build cost is good, because we're going to be improving our corvettes. I'm gonna go with the coil gun though, because, oh, this is also really good, but I'm gonna go with the coil gun. We can build a nebula refiner in here later on. But yeah, coil gun, because coil gun is going to
complete.
Drastically improve the strength of our corvettes. We will need that new reactor though, or generator. Looking forward to delving into the new ship classes and stuff. Let's see, Delphi has... We've got no unemployment. And let's see, let's look at the modifiers. Or... Like, isn't there a modifier for growth or something? The new interface is a bit confusing to me at the moment. So you've got... Oh, so there's a specialist role, where someone could be researching the dimensional portal, giving 15... Physics research. What the fuck? Of course, you should do that at all times. Wait, how do I look at the made a substantial discovery. Somehow it's comprised entirely of plasma and has managed to evolve on the star. That's cool. Plasmoid life.
Complete.
I'll just do unbelievable to get that physics research done. But let's see. So this isn't changing at the moment. I think it might have been like 30 something a while ago. And it's changed to 46 now. Oh, they took Procyon. Short-range transmitter placed here ages ago to mark a large deposit of precious minerals. Very good. You need to do the project though. And then you can go back to automatic survey. I'm surprised we've only discovered a single empire though.
Anomaly found.
Bernard Star, sure. We're starting to... Fleet Organizer, cool. Chairwoman Tatiana Kobayashi. So she's also a fleet organizer. So we want a large fleet under her, and we want Home in the Sky and Reformers. So Home in the Sky right now, I'm interpreting that as her desire for the colonization of, you know, the stars. Cracks in the planet's crust, first presumed to be the result of significant tectonic activity, are actually the lasting marks of impossibly large roots, burrowing through the Earth. Okay, freak mutation possibly deliberately introduced by sapient beings, though it is unlikely they could have predicted the result, caused the innate plant life to grow out of control. Many of these plants reproduced through pollination, with countless gametes carried by currents through the lower atmosphere. While this process was originally only cause for mild irritation, the exponential increase in atmosphere-borne particles effectively choked the life out of all animals on the planet in a matter of months. So everyone got extreme pollen allergy and died. Energy signature picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Alderamin 9. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind. Possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature has yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. There's a lot of reading, but that reading is going to slowly sort of
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
Cool. Newly founded colony, Bastion. Slowly going to reduce, or become reduced, I suppose, because, or as we, finish finding all of the anomalies and whatnot.
System
New contact, Magar Confederacy.
Construction complete.
Hello. Greetings, I speak for High Commissioner Jaju and the wealthy elite of the Magar Confederacy. We're always looking for new trading partners among the many diverse and delightful alien nations we encounter as our ships explore the galaxy. Tatiana Kobayashi speaks on behalf of the human people. Fusion reactor, that's what we want. So I'm gonna wait until we finish that one as well. So these guys are on the other side of the Larongo. That means that diplomacy should be the cornerstone of all interstellar societies. The fact that Tatiana Kobayashi appreciates this is surely the sign of a wise leader. They've rivaled our friends here, so I'm going to rival them as well. That's going to increase relations between us here. Which means that we can form a research agreement, we can form a commercial pact, increase the value of both empires' trade networks. We haven't started trading yet, but it's going to increase trust. Form a defensive pact, sure, yeah. Non-aggression pact, and we should honestly do a migration treaty, maybe?
Traffic.
Sure, okay, then I guess commercial pact.
Anomaly found.
We're going to lose influence because we're using a lot of the influence on relations with them.
Recon pass completed.
But we've found our first friends. And, we'll be friendly towards them so long as they're friendly towards us. Runaway greenhouse effect. Too real. See a construction ship. Mining stations, please. Energy credits is starting to stabilize right now. Let us build another construction ship.
Construction complete.
That was fast. Longshoreman. The longshoreman is going to go down to Araya, I think.
Anomaly found.
So let's see. Administrative cap 30, total empire sprawl, yup. Yeah, tech cost and all that.
Construction complete.
It's honestly not that bad. Measure up to the total expanse of your system in the form of controlled systems, colonies, and districts. Completed. A high empire sprawl is a strain on your empire's administrative capacity and will increase the yeah, that's all cool. I like that system. See, society research, off-world trading company is good. We're probably going to have to start trading at some point soon now. Farming subsidies will be good. I'll do farming subsidies, and I'll also need to set up some... We need manufacturing for consumer goods. For that, we need more pops. This unlocks at 30 pops, though, so we're not that far off.
Completed.
See, did we get the robot workers? Since I can't see any option to build them, I am assuming not. Okay, so our next tradition should be... Diplomacy would be good. We could form a federation very early and become... Yeah, that would be good, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's try to go for form a federation. That's going to reduce diplomatic influence cost, and pop growth from immigration is increased by 10%, so we're going to get some more of this. Right? Or, yeah, there we go.
Anomaly
Which is going to be good. Because we're going to be, you know, trying to perform diplomacy with a lot of nations. We want to, I mean, we want allies. We can't stand on our own. We're going to be strong, but we've learned, like, our past is of you know, diverse nations unifying to address common challenges. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Mysterious Moon of Bastion. Now that Bastion has been settled for a while, some data irregularities have been noticed. Especially the moon of Sirius 3A does not seem to be... Because of crash orbital, okay, cool. Does not seem to be made of remotely... Oh my god, I thought... Oh, okay, I keep unpausing. Made of remotely similar material to Bastion. This suggests it was not formed at the same time, but rather originally formed elsewhere, and somehow was captured by the gravity of Bastion at a later date. That is cool. Mild temperatures and frequent rainfall have caused the forests on Delphi to spread quite rapidly in the past seasons. These trees already grow at an unusually fast pace. A few open fields are slowly being overgrown, much like the rest of the planet. Oof. Limbo, the signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like blah blah blah. I think this is an old event. This is cool. The science expedition team led by Catalina Gomez from the science vessel SES Enigma has found something remarkable. A colossal crater marks the otherwise unremarkable planet, containing the remains of an archaic space station. Due to the extensive damage, not much can be gleaned from examining the wreckage, though our scientists suspect it belonged to a time-lost empire. Studying the effects of the impact could gather additional understanding of velocity physics and the durability of massive constructs and planets. So that's an archaeology thing. Cool, well, we're past the 30-minute mark, which means this is the end of the episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching the episode. If you liked the video, please leave a like. I'm told it helps. If you have suggestions, if you have ideas for names, if you have ideas for what our foreign policy should be, etc., etc., our laws, stuff I should be doing, stuff I haven't been doing, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I want to say again, thank you for watching, and also special thanks to these guys who support me on Patreon. Ever so thankful. If you would like to support me as well, you can find a link to the Patreon in the description down below. And if you would like to visit our Discord, there's a link for that as well. Twitter as well, and my Twitch. That's where I stream games. Live. And that is about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.